And we are live. So hello, bonjour from Toronto, more specifically Greenwood Station, up at Danforth and Linsmore. And we are going to go for a little walk along the Danforth towards Broadview, and then probably down Broadview to eastern Chinatown. It's a bit rainy, so I am juggling both an umbrella and a gimbal, but I think we'll be fine. Hello Modano, welcome, first one here. And hello Sebastian, also welcome. So hopefully everything sounds okay. Hopefully my mic is working. It's a bit windy and rainy, but I have an umbrella today. Hopefully one that doesn't blow apart. Oh, hey Nouvelle. I'm by myself actually. There's no sip today. The next couple of streams will be by myself because he's busy, so. But I'm sure he wishes you all well and probably says hi too. Maybe he'll pop in the chat and actually say hello. Should I go on the south side or north side? Maybe I'll go on the south side. Thanks for confirming, Modano. Yeah, I guess it's only, what is it, like 4:30, almost 5? I guess it is still afternoon, even though the sun is almost gone. So probably within the next hour or so, this stream, it'll be dark. My umbrella wants to fly away. Just have to kind of point it against the wind rather than with the wind. Endlessly waiting for this light to change. This light at Linsmore and Danforth just notoriously takes forever. His name is Sipping Sip, if he comes in, Sebastian. I think he mentioned that when he was doing a live with me on Saturday. Yeah, I'm really hoping I don't have an umbrella mess up like Johnny. I feel I've had this umbrella for 8 years or so now, maybe longer. It actually wasn't mine originally. It was my friend Leroy's umbrella. But it works out well. Maybe I jinxed it and today's the day when it's going to fly away. Hello Anita and hello Jazz. Short for Jasmine, I believe. I caught a bit of Johnny's live earlier and so drastic that now it's all rainy and gross, but when he went live, it was all sunny and nice. Hello there, Donkey Balls. Welcome. Just need to switch hands. I think I'm better holding the gimbal with my right hand. There we go. Yeah, this feels a lot more natural. Gimbal on the right, umbrella on the left. So we're coming up to an old theater, which I forgot the name of, but I'll remember it when I get closer. That's now a Circle K and Tim Hortons. The Allenby Theater, there we go. There's a Tim Hortons there. And they still have the little box office booth here with a historical plaque about the theater. The Allenby was designed in the Art Moderne style by noted Canadian theatre architects Kaplan and Brockman. Beginning in the mid-1970s, enjoyed a revival as a repertory cinema named the Roxy. That's true, I do remember it actually being called the Roxy for a while. That's why the Allenby name confuses me a little bit. And now the front window is just all sugar soda. Hello, Janice. I hope you're doing well. And the wind is picking up the umbrella, and I don't think it's raining too much now. I might close the umbrella before I Mary Poppins this live stream. Go flying away. Hello, Point Guard. Yeah, not too much rain at the moment. I'm gonna put the umbrella away. Just give me 1 second. Might have to put the gimbal down. Yeah, I'm fighting with the wind right now. Okay, that's better. I can deal with the wind by itself, and I can deal with the rain by itself. I can't deal with both at the same time. It's an uphill losing battle until we invent truly 100% wind-resistant umbrellas. Oh, this is cute. A little Christmas display inside someone's apartment. Good evening, where are you? I believe it's 10 o'clock there, 10 p.m. in the UK. And thank you on the congrats. Yeah, I've been meaning to do the 1K celebration walk, so I figured I would just throw it in tonight since I don't have any big goals on this walk. Just going for a rainy walk. Oh yeah, Nouvelle Costa says, that's why umbrellas aren't that useful out east. Yeah, it's just rain and wind at the same time out there on the East Coast. Sounds like we're going to be coming up to some sort of construction or grinding or drilling I can hear ahead. I was going to show here, this used to be the funeral home. They're tearing it down. It's actually one development that I think will be nice, even if they put up condos, just because that building's been sitting vacant for a while. Oh, hey there, Yaya. I believe you're heading to the airport soon. You're flying away. I hear that grinding noise over there. The guy's cutting through the sidewalk. You're gonna see over there. Well, you can't now because there's a car blocking it. It's a nice display of perfumes over there. Although all the bottles kind of look the same. Look like bottles of vodka or whiskey. Gonna up my pace a little bit to get away from the sidewalk drilling, cutting, slicing, whatever it is that they're doing. Although hopefully the mics are kind of canceling that out, so hopefully you have no idea what I'm talking about. Hello, Kaplan J. Welcome. So there's a fried chicken place over there called City Fried Chicken right at the corner of Donlands and Danforth. And I dare say they have some of the best fried chicken on the East End. So if you're ever out this way and you're a fried chicken fan, definitely go check them out. They have a spicy hot sauce, but it's really flavorful too. Cole saying it was making it less noisier than it would have been without the mic. Well, I'm glad to hear that, actually. Although they leaked today, or a YouTuber leaked the new DJI mics that DJI is not announcing until next week. So we caught a video of that. They seem pretty cool. They might be very expensive, though. Because I believe Vasily found the price on Best Buy was $90 for one of those microphones, so $180 for both, plus the receiver. So I'm guessing they're going to be about $250 to $300. Whereas the mics I'm using right now are only $40. So it's a thrift store. You can get a $20 circle light. And oh, it's an air fryer. I thought this was like a facial machine that you put your face in, but I think if you put your face in that, you're gonna bake it off. It's a game board store, I believe. Just my guess on it. There's Danforth Pizza House, right next to Secret Planet. I did finally go into Secret Planet a few weeks back. Really liked that place. Didn't spend too much time there, but I'd love to go back again and look at some prints. Danforth Pizza House I've still not had yet. They're cash only, so rarely do I have cash on me or remember to bring cash. Cole saying I'm not a fan of DJI's business practices. You should just be able to buy a product and use it without having to sign up for something. Oh, I guess you mean using the DJI Mimo app? Because I guess you do have to use their app and sign up for it. But generally the DJI things do seem to work out of the box, except the drones. There's a whole registration process for that. Hello, Dirk G. Welcome. Secret Planet Cole is just a store that kind of sells locally made arts and crafts and prints by local artists. It's a cool place. They have t-shirts, poster prints. So we're now walking by Square Boys, which is very well known in the East End for being incredibly cheap. Like, look how much these meals are. $7.50 for chicken burger with fries and pop. These are 2002 prices. Which they believe. I can't tell. Sip would be able to tell if he was closer. I think the owner is working. It'd be creepy to zoom in. I think that's him right there. I think that's Jimmy. Well, I can't see now, it's just a woman. Anywho. Really good place. Really cheap. Cash only also, just FYI, if you are thinking of going there, they are cash only. They said that's one of the things they do to keep their costs down. Have I been to Johnny's Burgers? I don't believe I have. It's not ringing a bell. So we just crossed Jones and Danforth, which is sort of the unofficial beginning of Greektown. But where is the Greektown sign? Wasn't it up here? I think they took it down. 'Cause I'm not seeing it further. Yeah, I believe it was here. They usually have the welcome to Greektown, but I don't know if they took it down for Christmas decorations or what's going on there. Huh. It's starting to rain again, so I'm gonna have to pop back out the umbrella. And Emil says, oh, isn't that nice how they inconvenience their customers to keep their costs down? So considerate. I agree and disagree. By people who do own businesses that I know of, they do say like the debit machines and whatnot do take a decent chunk away. And I believe his profit margins are already pretty low on all that, so he would have to up prices. And I believe there's an article where he said that he wanted to keep his prices down because he knows a lot of people rely on that food and it's their night out. And there's a lot of intergenerational families that live out in this part of the area that can barely survive, even though they own their houses, with taxes and everything gone up. So a lot of older people have retired. So that meal is their once a week night out excitement. However, the Danforth Pizza House, I have no idea why they are cash only, because their pizzas aren't cheap either. Mr. Greek Meat Market. Maybe you can buy a whole lamb here. Starting to rain a bit, starting to pick up. I will say the nice thing about walking along Danforth, as opposed to walking more downtown, is at least I don't have to worry too much about the copyright music being blasted outside stores. They don't really do that too often along here. Oh, Barcelona Gourmet. Let's have a look at some of these things. Oh, mojito pong. I think I saw champagne pong or wine pong the other day. Young Street. And you can get some mussels in a box. Different kind of hot sauces down there. The Cholula. Just let my roommate know about this place. They have Mexican rice down there. Sebastian's saying you're not like Henry. He doesn't use an umbrella during walks. I know when Sip and I met up with him, it was raining that day. It was like two Saturdays ago or 2 Sundays ago. And it was like, Henry, you're soaked. What's going on? But he doesn't seem to mind. He's a trooper. However, I get quite cranky if I'm wet and soaked. Hello, Upstate NY Bob. Welcome. So this construction all over here is the Ontario line for the Pape Station. The one that's connected to Pape Station. So it's going to be like this for at least another 4 or 5, maybe 6 years. Although knowing Metrolinx, maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 decades. And this one, stop shaving your beaver. I think we all know what that means. Hello, Zachary, welcome. And David Banger Main, also welcome. Oh. Yep, gotta get out of that bike lane. Can't walk there. Hello, Maria Palmer, and thank you. Yeah, it's happened a week ago, but just doing my celebration walk now. Sorry about all the loud trucks. In addition to the cement truck over there, we have the Toronto sweeper going over there. Plus whatever else is going on the other side. There's another cement truck down there. But that's all due to all this construction. It's actually a big plot of land that they have, that they're doing construction on over here. I didn't realize how big it was. It's like almost a whole block. The Grub Shack, love at first bite. I don't think I've had any of their food before though. This building here up on the left, as you can tell maybe by the windows, was a Nando's at one time. Is now a Circle K. Here's a nice shot of Pape and Danforth. think it stopped raining a bit, so I closed the umbrella again. So I'm not banging people in the head with it. There we go. Oh, nope. Umbrella's not wanting to stay closed right now. There we go. There's the click. Get a nice look at the church over here. The Holy Name Church. And they're doing a Holy Name Christmas market on November 30th. And a nice slow look at it. Oh, these are kind of cute. They almost look like my dog. Let's give it a curly tail and they'll be the same thing. How much are they? They are ornament seed urns. I don't know if that's right. I don't think they're $50. Oh, there's a nice arrangement. These are $60. I really think if you're in the East End, don't buy from Foodland for your Christmas tree decorating needs. A good place would actually be the garden center down at Queen and Greenwood. Locally owned, and the prices are really reasonable. And they have trees and a lot of different arrangements that you could buy down there. I believe it's family owned and operated too. Don't quote me on that though. Hello, Yearwood. Welcome. I'm gonna go out to the side here for a second. Brad Palmer, thank you for the $5. He says, congrats on 1,000 subs and so many more. Thank you so much for your support, Brad. It's always fun catching your channels and your lives too. Yeah, appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Let's see. So somebody can go ahead and link Brad Palmer's channel in my chat. You all should check that out. He lives up in North Bay. Does a lot of live streaming up around there. If you could toss him a sub or two and give him some views, that'd be great. Because he's a great supporter of the Toronto Walktuber community. Thank you, Sebastian. Sebastian just linked his channel. I'm trying to not step in this giant puddle here. So we're just passing Carlaw, which some people say as Carlisle. This is unheard of to me until recently. Oh, there's a cute little bookstore over there. Rereading. Oh, another circle light for sale. guess a lot of these places on the Danforth really want to sell you circle lights. This is a cell phone tech hub. So we're now passing by the Fox and the Fiddle on Danforth. Looks like there's a few people in there having an early drink. Happy hour is 3 to 5. So I think happy hour is almost over, if not already. I don't have my watch on me, so I don't know the time. Hello, Mike Landry. Welcome. And Phantom Canuck. Hello. And Zach Thong. See your guys' names popping up in the chat there. Seeing who he was dinging at. There wasn't really anyone there, but I guess he was just warning the lady stepping out on the road. Vandercock says a Bloody Mary sounds good. I agree, although in Canada we call them Caesars. And oddly enough, we make them with clamato juice, which is made from clams, instead of V8 juice or tomato juice. And I know clam juice sounds gross in theory, but I actually do enjoy it, clamato juice. Now I have Athens Pastries and Bakery. Are they closed already? No, they're still open. But they make some of the best honey balls, as seen there. That guy in front of it, don't want to show the poor employee's face, but they do have a Greek name, which I can't remember. This is why I need Sip with me. Lukamades? No, I think it's Lukamades. Did I get it right? I don't know. I don't have anyone here to tell me I got it right. Oh, Dirk G. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Oh, there goes my gimbal. Thank you so much for your support, and it's nice seeing you in the chat. And thank you for the £5. The 5 Great British Pounds. I'm hoping to actually go to the UK next year. Be nice to do a few walks around London and Edinburgh. But thank you so much, Dirk G. Thank you. Oh, did I get it right, Novell? Thank you for confirming. Also, we have over here the park, which I forgot the name of. It looks like they wrote Merry Christmas in Greek, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Fortunately, I'm not that far in Duolingo yet. Give me a few more months. Although it won't be Christmas anymore. Although look at that really beautiful tree. You know what? Let's go over there and have a look. Let's get a closer look. Although we may be waiting a while. I think it's Alexander the Great Parquet. Is there a button I have to push? Let's see. There might have been the copyright music going by that's going to demonetize this live stream on me. Hello, my YT account. Sending a Christmas tree emoji. Modena says Alexander the Great Parquet. Yes. He is right. That's what it's called. They had it closed over the earlier part of the summer and the spring because they were redoing the whole parquet. But when it reopened, apparently people said like, oh, it looks the same. It's a bit cleaner, but generally looks the same. I mean, they have these nice new columns and they have a statue there. So I believe this is a statue of Alexander the Great. Oh, wow. Rory, thank you. Oh my gosh, 20 British pounds. Sterling's 20 quid. There we go. That's how y'all say it. Didn't even notice you had super chats enabled. If I'd seen that, I would have done it earlier. Thanks for the streams. Really helped me to relax. Oh, thank you, Rory. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate that. And thank you for dropping in. It's always a pleasure seeing you come into my streams. I know you're in the UK and sometimes can't make them because I usually do them a bit later than this. But thank you so much. Thank you for your support and everything. Wow. I'm going to swing around and look at this tree. Rory, I hope I'm saying your name right, because I remember you did say one time early that it's said more like Rory. So I hope I retain that information and I'm recalling it correctly. Donkey Balls says Toronto should have a park named after me. Call it Donkey Balls Park. I'd go visit that place. Why not? Sounds like fun. Oh, we have another statue. This one doesn't have an arm, though. Maybe it'll give us a little bit of insight. Not that I can read this. Yeah, I'd have to come back during the day to figure out what that's all saying. But I'm sure it's about Alexander the Great, who we have here. So while I'm here, actually, I'm going to quickly plug in the power. The phone might be losing power a little bit quicker since it is colder here. You can see my breath. This might actually mean the gimbal might be losing power quickly too, but I think that's okay. I think we still got another hour and a half. Should be good. Maybe one quick second. Just finding the port on the other side. And we are getting some juice now. So we're good to go. My apologies for the last 30 seconds there of the camera spinning around. Just trying to plug in the gimbal, because the gimbal has a big battery on it, to my phone, just to give my phone a bit of juice. So we can keep this train on the tracks. Continue our walk down Danforth. Maybe we'll stay on the south side for a bit now. Although we might be missing the scribe, so maybe we actually will go back. Maybe we won't stay on the north, we'll go to the south. Sort of like showing the window front of that store every time I walk by on the streams, because I think it's such a cute setup. They sell really old books, they curate them really nicely.
Look, it's gonna change. It's red, but it's gonna be white. Now.
It's very important to educate your children on when it's the right time to walk when you cross the road. Hello, Natasha Bailey says, so happy I found your page. I'm in South Etobicoke. Welcome. Yeah, right now I'm up on the Danforth. I'm the opposite end of the city, but not the extreme opposite end. Oh, there's a dentist office up top there. I was wondering what's going on. Someone getting their teeth cleaned. Oh, there we go. Sip has entered the chat. Y'all were wondering when Sip was going to come in and say hi. Oh, my mic was a little bit up. Should be better now. Oh, that's that banh mi restaurant I keep meaning to go to. Oh, that's good. Call me pork sandwich. Have a look at their menu. Prices aren't too bad. You're going to see me in the reflection of the menu because it's not focusing on the menu. Yes, Donkey Balls. I don't think I've seen Eileen Dover on my channel. I've seen her in Johnny's, though. Freshie. Ooh. So we're now passing by Massini's. That woman's glaring at me in the window because I guess she saw I had a camera on me. So we won't show her. But they have really good Greek food, really cheap. Always busy though. Usually there's a lineup. Guess it's a little too early for a lineup. Hello, Alex. Welcome. Hope I'm coming up on the screen. Oh, there's something going on here. It's the Toronto Kickboxing Muay Thai Academy. There's a whole event going on down there. Parents watching their kids do some kickboxing. I actually did judo as a kid up at the Doja, I forget what it's called, on Broadview, just north of Danforth. I don't know who that was. Just someone waving hi because he saw the camera. Now we can have a peek and see what's going on with the building that Louis Cypher used to be in, which I was told was supposed to be a Bollywood cafe thing, but looks like they just kind of stripped it bare and haven't really done anything with it. Yeah. I believe Louis Cypher, the brewery, which they had a whole, you can still see it kind of. It's hard to see. But if you can kind of see over on the left, those tanks there, that's where they would make their home brew. And they left in April, at the end of April, and they said it was a Bollywood restaurant moving in there. And I was kind of excited about that because I thought that would be really cool. But I guess that hasn't happened yet. It's Pantheon for Greek food. Never had it before though. So we're now coming up to Chester, which doesn't look like a main intersection, but the Chester subway station is just right there. I use my umbrella to kind of point it out. But it's that building right there. It doesn't have any buses that go from it, so it just purely serves the people that need to come to this area and go somewhere within walking distance. And I'm trying to think if there's any other subway stations that are just like that. But off the top of my head, I can't recall, because I feel like most of them do have or are serviced by buses. I think this is the cheese store that Sip and I went to on the weekend, and he bought this really nice cheese, which I forgot the name of. Scribe, yes. This is what I wanted to show you all. I don't want to go in, but they always have a really nice display. It's a really old bookstore. Or rather, they sell really old books. Oh, that's a really nice map of Toronto. Cozy chair stories. And they sell prints too, and you can see some up there, but they sell really decently priced. All right, Rory, thank you for joining, and thank you so much for the super thanks. And I hope that you have a good night over there, because I know it's getting pretty late. So I hope you have a good sleep, and look forward to seeing you next time. So there's Carrot Commons over there. There we go. Sips telling me the cheese. Prima Donna cheese. The best cheese. It is really good. He bought it and we had it. It was really good. It has like caramelized pieces inside of it. It's just really delicious. And we kind of did something bad. We made grilled cheese with standard Kraft slices and then put some of the Prima Donna cheese in it, and then you couldn't taste the Prima Donna cheese, so we just wasted this. All you could taste is the Kraft plastic cheese slices. So there's Carrot Commons over there. Which one time I tried to sneak up to the top, but it was closed. I think we did that on a live stream, actually. I think Sip and I think it was one of my earlier live streams, because I think we had Coda with us. But we decided to not get slapped with a trespassing charge on a live stream. So we didn't end up doing that. Oh, they have an Egyptian food restaurant here. Next to a Persian cuisine. Spiros, custom tailor. Huh. That's one thing I do like about the Danforth is they do have a lot of like more locally oriented. Like they have a shoe repair store way back toward Jones. And then they have this custom tailor here. It's not just an abundance of cafes and sushi restaurants. Upstate, my Bob says, if only they had some vaping businesses. I'm sure there's some. I know it should be, knowing Toronto, half the street should be vaping businesses here. Alex is asking, have I ever tried Middle Eastern food? I have. I love Middle Eastern food. Lebanese food. Egyptian food's pretty good. There's an Egyptian brunch place not far from here called Maha's that usually has a massive lineup in the morning. But yeah, in Toronto, I went to, where did we go? We went to Paramount Middle Eastern food last week. Always good. Really love the kofta skewers. Oh, this is cute. And little Christmas displays. These are adorable. I kind of want that, but What am I going to do with it after Christmas? So that's not focusing. Getting it closer. I think it's just trying to focus on the glass. That's why it's looking blurry. These are cute though. Little dollhouse down there too. Hello, Bill Chow. Welcome. Nice seeing you here tonight. And hello, Cachorro Belga. I hope I said that right. Watching from Brazil. Home of the internet famous Inez Brazil. Waiting for her to tour Canada someday. We're gonna go look in the window of the Krispy Kreme and see if they have the Christmas donuts out yet. So I had poor Henry go into a Krispy Kreme and ask last week. Oh, we can cross. Canadian president in Brazil. Is Justin Trudeau in Brazil right now? I didn't know that. Oh, I guess I'm not gonna see. Although it doesn't look like it yet. Let's see. We can zoom in. Maybe. Probably not, no. Plus those ones over there. The problem is I would go in, even on live stream, and just do what Henry does and point my phone down. But then I'm gonna walk out with a bunch of donuts. And I don't have enough arms because I'm carrying my umbrella. So perhaps after. Oh, Nouvelle Lacoste with the trivia. York University Station doesn't have any connecting bus routes. That's interesting because there are buses that kind of go by. Actually, they're probably not connected directly to the station. You're right. They have to walk like a block or two. Huh. Is that the only other station that doesn't have any connecting bus routes besides Chester? Oh yeah, thank you for the like, Bill Chow. Yeah, if you're in here and you want to support, feel free to hit the thumbs up. And if you're new here and enjoying this, feel free to toss a subscribe. That would help me out immensely. I do these walks regularly. Usually try to get 2 or 3 a week. And there goes. There we go. I enjoy doing walks and making this kind of content. So yeah, if you enjoy watching, then subscribe would help me out a lot. Hello, the Mighty Bull. The Mighty Bull has entered the room. What's good about being on this side for this part of the Danforth actually is we'll get a nice view of the Danforth Music Hall from here. Matt Bross says my mind is still at Krispy Kreme. So is mine. I'm still there. I'm like thinking in my head, plotting the route back towards home to hit up a Krispy Kreme. So there's the Danforth Music Hall. And thank you, Alex. I don't know what show's going on. There's no show tonight, clearly. I don't know if they've done any renovating or anything since last time I think I was there was 2018 or 2019. And it was still sticky floors, old school concert venue. It had a vibe. gonna have to put my gloves on in a bit. My hands are starting to get ice cold. So we are going to continue on to Broadview and then walk down Broadview and go towards the East End Chinatown and do, Cobb's bread. And do a little bit of strolling around there. Oh, Small Wonders Pets. And they have a really cute Christmas display going on here. I think that guy was noticing that was live streaming. It's cute. Far too big to fit my dog, but she's probably just crawling into it to sleep. I guess it's recycling night. There's a lot of plush toys going on here. Oh, I thought these were Christmas stockings, but just regular socks hung in the window. Oh, these are cute. There's Kate and William salt and pepper shaker. And Camilla and Charles there. That's funny. And we're coming up to the Burger King. Or did we pass it? No, I think that's it up ahead. That was a McDonald's that closed and became a Burger King. Yeah, this one. Oh, it's their Tuesday special. No, Whopper Wednesday is every Wednesday. It's not Wednesday yet. Tomorrow's Whopper Wednesday.
Like when I was playing tournaments.
Sebastian says, I think Henry's doing a night walk today. I'm not sure though. I believe he said he was going to do a night walk. That's why I booked it off early for work to get mine in before Henry starts his. So I actually go home and watch Henry's. We're at Broadview and Danforth now. I'm just going to cross the road and then start heading south on Broadview. Although maybe I want to walk on this side of Broadview actually. I know Riverdale Park is on the other side, but not much to look at. The rain, I don't even know how much of the skyline you'll be able to see. I feel like there's more interesting things on the east side. Like the one that Johnny went to, I think was the oldest house in Toronto. So we'll be able to walk by that. If I can find it. I'm sure I can. I think it's before the cafe.
You gotta take care of yourself, you know what I mean?
Well, exactly. And I'm still doing like stuff. Oh, it's fine. Bumping into you.
It's starting to rain, but it's very light, so it's not worth taking out the umbrella. Oh, a lot of dogs here. And that cute little one just like hiding behind there. Aw. Off the Hook Fish Bar. $2 for a piece of oyster. I don't really eat oysters, so I'm not sure if that's a good deal or not. This is the antique store. When my friends and I would eat at the Broadview Diner, we'd always come here after, but they were never open because they're just like, we open whenever we want. Or phone the number and we'll open for you. Hello, Original 6. Thank you. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. And look in a very chaotic antique store. I believe someone commented in one of my live streams not long ago about antique stores is that they felt that they set them up intentionally so that you bump into things and break them so you buy. That's probably true. They all look like a hoarder's nightmare. Oh, some nice flowers. Let me just stop in here for a second just because of the congestion of people. Oh, how much are these like little trees? Do they have a price? They are $30. It's cute, although I don't think you can hang many ornaments on them because they'd probably topple over. They smell nice though. Oh, so these similar arrangements that were at Foodland were a bit cheaper at Foodland. About $5 cheaper, but I still think that you should support a cute local business rather than a big one. And then No Frills, that became a No Frills overnight, was previously a Loblaws. I guess it's a pretty easy to convert it. Just throw some yellow on and you're good to go. Throw buckets of yellow paint all over the place. So we're just walking south on Broadview. Danforth about 300 feet behind me. Heading towards Gerrard, the East End Chinatown, or what's left of it. We're hoping to catch the oldest house in Toronto, or the oldest house on record. As Johnny mentioned, some of these houses likely might be older, but probably don't have it on record. Morningstar East. Oh, they sell a lot of really cute things. Nice furniture. It's to Adam and Davis, which I guess is a floral arrangement store. gonna quickly pause here for 1 second and throw my gloves on because my hands are really starting to go numb. It's getting chilly and cold out. It's gonna be tricky to do, but I'll manage. Nope, I put them on backwards. Trying to get my pinky in the thumb hole. Me also realizing that there's no way of saying that without it having a double entendre. One glove on. My YT account says winter seems to start later every year. I agree, and I've been noticing that also. I mean, sorry about the jerking of the camera there. For a walk tubing channel, not a bad thing to have warmer weather for a little bit longer, but in the grand scheme of things, it's an awful thing to have happen rather. And Nouvelle, ready? Did you ever find any Swift tickets? No, I did not. I kind of had a discussion with Sip last night saying, like, what is our threshold? Should they pop up? What's the most we would pay? But I don't think we're going to do that. So over across the street is the Montcrest School. I believe it's a private school. I'm trying to remember what it was. Really beautiful building though. They converted the old houses, kind of connected them with bridging, that thing in the middle. Had to straighten out my gloves a bit there. It all says I would go up to 35, maybe $40 if it was good enough seats. Yeah, I think we said our threshold would be like 500, but then we also agreed that who the heck would want to spend $500 for 3 hours of entertainment? I mean, I do like her music actually. I realized I liked it more than I thought I did. And I understand like why like a lot of these Swifties are willing to pay more, because that's something that's going to be like once in a lifetime, great memories for them, feel like they're part of something big and grand, and I think that's cool. But I don't think I would get that same sense of like memory forming going to it, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna cross anyways. There's like a stream of cars trying to do left turns onto the street right now. All these cars. So Riverdale Park East is just over on the right side there, which is where a lot of people come to watch sunsets. But the sun is already set. However, we will get a nice view of the city skyline. Hello, Carlos R. You can kind of see it there through the trees, but we'll get a better one further down. Yeah, not as great here. However, I think this house is looking cute right now with its little twinkly lights. I am my YT account. You just reminded me I'm supposed to be making CN Tower emojis for everyone to use. I keep meaning to do that. I think it's on my to-do list. Hello, Utterly Free. Welcome. Top of the evening, Governor. I have to move my umbrella to the other arm. Still trying to find that old house. I think we're coming up upon it soon. I think it's around this bend or the next bend. Oh, what's going on over there? It looks like some trees are lit up. I guess that's just the steps down. I mean, you can tell a lot of these houses are just really, really old anyways to begin with. Just by the way they look. Hello, Chris Smith. Welcome. Like, look at this house. It's really beautiful. Like, with that top section with the balcony on it. Oddly, nobody's got up their Christmas lights yet. Just that one house so far. Although we have a good view of the city skyline from here. Although we can't really see the CN Tower because it's kind of obscured by clouds. Because that's it there. Like, that thing there. See the top of it. If we go down a bit further, we might be able to see the pod. Or the main pod of the CN Tower. I don't know. Oh, hey Vasily, I didn't see you in there. Hey Eddie, how is the rain plus 5 p.m. sunset treating you? It's a bit chilly. I had to actually put my gloves on. Sorry I missed your message there. I'm still using Prism, so it literally only shows 1 or 2, sometimes 3 chats at once. Trying to see if we can find the oldest house in Toronto that Johnny found. Oh, that's cool. I guess they put up some boarding and scaffolding, but painted the front of it. That's really cool. I forget what this building is, and it's too dark for me to see the signs. There's a giant no trespassing sign on it. That's some sort of church or something. It's very futuristic. Like, it looks like something from like Stargate. Hello, Mr. Sunji. Welcome. Yeah, Vasily says it was dark before 5 p.m. today. What the hell? Yeah, I started my stream around 4:30, and it's definitely dark before 5 p.m. Doesn't help that it's cloudy, right? Take another look at this very unique building. That looks haunting. There we go. This is a very clear photo of the skyline, the sunline. It's very majestic from here. Very demure. Oh, so I guess this is a Montessori school. But it looks like a makeshift construction sign, but still on the hunt for the oldest house. Yeah, the skyline looks really, really cool. I think it does kind of look better with the juxtaposition of the street here. Like, I think if I went to the edge there and looked at it, it just... Actually, it kind of looks like it's floating above the clouds. The way it is. Like, dark clouds here and really pretty.
Taking me to you?
Oh, there we have some more Christmas lights. Hello, Sky Walkin', welcome. Well, somebody would probably have to look up the actual term, but I think juxtaposition means looking at something against another thing and seeing like how it changes how you look at it because it's against something else. I don't know if I'm describing it right. I think I'm using it right, but I don't think I'm describing the definition correctly. There we go. Nouvelle said it a little bit better than me. Oh. I know what that honk means. It means a car likely tried to go through that lane while people were exiting. That car right there, that white car that's trying to get in front of it now, is now stuck. Oh, there. Naughty, naughty. I do think that there's... Oh, this one doesn't squish me. Here. Mini Cooper. I do think that there is a little bit of a problem. I've heard from people that come to the city not knowing that you're supposed to like yield and stay behind streetcars, especially when they're stopped at stops. So I wonder if it's something that we need to incorporate into Ontario driver's license training or make signs. I don't know what the solution is. Henry's FFS. I believe T-Shot's got him a shirt with that on it. How's the mic doing? I didn't drop it yet. Nope, still clipped on me. There's one last view of the skyline. Not as nice as it was. And then we have don't know why the name of this place is blanking on me. I thought it's not a rooster coffee place, but it's a cute coffee place. Espresso something. Actually, I didn't even see. I think it is rooster because there's a rooster on their sign over there. But yeah, this cute little coffee place gets very, very busy here during the fall, spring, and summer months. Almost impossible to find a seat because everyone just sits here, has their coffee, and looks at the view of the city. Although I guess from here it's just view of the trees. I don't know what's going on in there. I think this is like a business or something, because if you look at the front, I normally wouldn't film inside people's homes, but I do think this is like a business. Unless somebody just has their home set up like a business. But I don't see any other signage otherwise, so... Oh no, there is like a little sign up on their porch. Can't read it. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. That didn't really help, but the green leaf thing made me think it's kind of like a holistic place, perhaps. Yeah, T-Shots is still recovering. She popped up in Henry's chat yesterday. And it's really cool. I don't know if you guys caught that, but near the end of it, she was tossing Henry a couple of Euro songs, dance EDM songs, and he was playing them on his stream and jamming out. It's a really cool moment. And Henry was just like, you know what, screw it. Stream's not going to get monetized. I'm going to play any song I want. And he's playing them off his other phone. And it's kind of moments like that that I live for watching Henry's channel. Or the time Johnny, I think he met up with Sapan and someone else. I think it was Sapan and Yahya. And then he called an Uber and still filmed in the Uber, live streamed from the Uber. These kind of slightly fun moments that happen. Wait, I think this is the oldest house. I think I just missed it. Yeah. So people do live there, so I can't actually go in. But can kind of give you a shot. It's very creepy looking right now. I think there's people inside there, so I'm not gonna do that. But Johnny just literally stepped in the front here to give a shot. Mind you, you can't see much because it's dark at night. But yeah, this is one of Toronto's oldest houses. On record, at least. But it is occupied and being used as a house. So I'm glad I found that, but sad it was a little bit dark. Alex says it looks like it's haunted for some reason. Well, I mean, it is the oldest house on record in the city, so if ghosts were a thing, I feel like that's where they would exist. And the Keg Mansion, too. Modano's asking, are you and Sip going to Santa Claus Parade? I believe Sip has things to do that day, so it would just be me. Maybe he could join later, or maybe if I go early enough, I don't know. He'd probably like to join, but I think I will, but I think I'm kind of on the fence because there's going to be so many other streamers down there. So maybe I just might go as a viewer and go snipe them without my camera. Or maybe I'll just go record it all anyways. I think the plan that Sip kind of tossed my way, which I think would be cool, would be to live stream it anyways, take the live stream, do a mega cut on it, and lay over all the nice floats, just the floats themselves, with like copyright-free Christmas music, and throw that up on the stream. This house looks kind of creepy, maybe because the lights are off except for that one in the front. Yeah, Modano, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will live stream it. I think it starts early though. I think it starts at like 10 or 11. I say early on a Sunday for me. I like to sleep in those days, but I don't want to take away from the other people who might be streaming down there, so we'll see. I'll figure something out. I'll see how the day goes. I don't know what that means. There's like a neon light of a audio head. Or a head with headphones on. The audio head? I didn't know I made that up. So over there, that lovely building. That old one there. That's the Don Jail. Which is connected to the Bridgepoint Hospital. So they do use something, or they do use part of it for something, but I'm not sure what. I kind of wish that they restored it and allowed tour groups to go in there. I feel it'd be like a really cool like tourist attraction, like one of the oldest jails in the country. But I guess the city just didn't want to maintain it, so they probably sold it to the hospital. I don't know. I'm not sure. I should look that up. Sometimes during doors open, they'll open it up and they'll let people do tours, but the lineup is like really long. Like you have to wait like 4 or 5 hours just to go in for like a quick like 10-minute tour. But I regret never doing that, so maybe if they ever open up again, I will definitely do that. But yeah, that's supposedly one of the most haunted locations in Toronto, if you're into that. Although I did sit outside of it for about 45 minutes one time on a live stream, I think a couple weeks back. And we were trying to see if we could see any ghosts. Just having everybody who's in the live stream, like, keep an eye on those windows. Let me know if you see something. Original 60. The naughty patients have to stay there. Well, I hope so. Although, I'd want to stay there. Not forever, just like maybe one night in the haunted Don Jail. Give that a go. So there's a business here. I don't know if it's this place. Oh, I think it's this place, Barber Theory. Oh, they don't have it turned on. So these windows, these frosted windows, actually kind of blink out, so you could actually like see through them, or they kind of go frosted. They don't have it turned on. I was riding the streetcar down there one night and I noticed they were like flicking on and off, like becoming frosted and becoming transparent. Anywho, we are at Broadview and Gerrard, the East End Chinatown. And I think I'm gonna walk a little bit south and then double back and go this way. I just want to show you guys some of the buildings that still exist. And also so we can have a bit of a time capsule on the live stream. Should somebody come look at this 10 years from now, see what Chinatown looked like then, because it's slowly getting swallowed up by places like A&W. We're probably not going to go too far down because it kind of just stops after the first block this way, because we're going to go back along Gerrard. This is a really, really good restaurant. I'm surprised it's closed so early, though. Maybe it's just closed on Tuesdays. Supreme Taste. Really good sliced beef. I guess it's closed on Tuesdays. Let's go see what's going on. Oh yeah, it is closed on Tuesdays. Okay. Really good. You get the beef needle soup. Excellent. And really cheap too. It's like $9. Yeah, you have kind of like a lot of like businesses. They still have like some traditional Chinese businesses, and then you have this spa thing. Spa looks nice. And then you have pop music taking over the space. No, I'm kidding. My friend actually owns that store. Is he there though? No, he's not there. No, my friend Derek owns pop music, so I won't be making fun of them. They actually were around the corner at first, up on Gerrard, and then they moved. They needed a slightly bigger space. Completo. So yeah, it kind of stops here. Like some things kind of go along further, but they're mostly closed. Let me see what kind of shirts they have. Radiohead shirt. Oh, an Elvis shirt. Red Hot Chili Peppers. I actually haven't been in this location since he moved. I think he moved here like 2 years ago or a year ago. I'll show you the old spot.
To Broadview Station.
Derek's actually kind of got an interesting story. He used to work at HMV as a manager, the big one on Yonge Street. And they closed down, and he was like, well, I feel we're lacking music stores, so he started up pop music. It's more complicated than that. I'm just sort of brushing over it, but I just thought it was a cool story. How he started his own business from scratch. So I think he used to be here. It was either here. No, it's too small. I think it was here. Yeah. I think he used to be in here. This place. But that wall wasn't there before. Or maybe it's a bit further down. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it was one of those two locations, though. Oh, it's not bad, these prices. Blueberries, $2.99 each. That's actually really good for like a big thing of blueberries too. It's a big pint of them. Sip and I were just at No Frills last week, and what was it? I think it was like $5.99 for like a small thing of blueberries. We just put like, remember in the summer when these were $2? So that back there, $2.99 for that big thing is really cheap. I think I might need to come back here and get some. So there's still some like Chinese businesses or signs still, at least, that's been left up. This is the bakery that sells a lot of really delicious buns, but also I believe cash only. So I think you do have to come in with cash. They're really good. I think Sip got me some from here about a week or two ago. Maybe it was last week. I think he detoured and got two of my favorite things, the hot dog bun and the pineapple bun. And there we go, a vape shop. Novelle's saying, I wonder if the blueberries are from Nova Scotia. Northwestern Nova Scotia is the blueberry capital of Canada. I was thinking that, but like, is it warm enough for them to still grow, or is it out of season? Because we were thinking that the reason why the no-frill ones were so expensive is because they're probably imported from not this country. Wow, these are pretty cheap. I mean, I don't have room for any of these things, but those do not look fun to walk with. It's like walking with like rocks. I'm sure they're fine. There's a reason they exist. I know my friend's Chinese grandmothers used to like have like the most chaotic looking slippers. With like all these like spikes and bumps all over them, and they'd be walking around them, and I just think like, oh my God, one step in those and I just want my feet to fall off. You can see how much the blueberries are here. Ah, clementines. So one thing I like about the Christmas season is you get seedless clementines. So these are $3.99 for about the same size. So it is $1 more here, but still reasonably priced, considering $5.99 for a tiny one at No Frills. Hello, Chatty Cathy. Alex says, I think it's for massaging purposes. You're probably right, but I still don't think they'd be fun to wear. Oh, there's a bookstore here. I guess it's mostly children's books. Maybe I'm wrong? Oh no, it's a press. So these are books that they actually publish themselves, I suppose. Huh, I'll have to remember this place. Yeah, there's a guy in there working on a computer, so I think he's working on publishing something or setting the pages. There's the 506 Carlton heading towards Main Station. So we're starting to leave the East End Chinatown now. I feel it always kind of ends where Eastdale Collegiate starts. So we're going to keep heading east. Probably going to make my way towards Gerrard Square and probably end the stream around there. So probably get there another 20, 30 minutes or so. I'll slow my pace a little bit. But I want to do a little bit of shopping and not have security guards come after me, so. Oh, that's a cute little neon sign. There's a little coffee sign. I just want to look at it for a second. Oh, cool. It's actually like real neon. And I wonder if they can switch it to say coffee or bar or both be on. Or maybe the bar is just broken. Hello, Joy, welcome. Usually I go live in the evenings. So far, I believe Thursday is my constant day, which I'll always go live on Thursday evenings, usually around 6 or 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. But otherwise, it's a little bit random on the other days, but I usually try to go live about 2 to 3 times a week. This Thursday, I'll be going live a bit earlier because I will be down at the One of a Kind show. Hopefully chatting to some of the vendors who want to talk about the things that they're selling. My friend is a vendor down there. He's going to be selling cat bow ties. He's been doing it for a few years at the One of a Kind show. He's been doing it longer than that, but at the One of a Kind show, I think he said it'll be his 3rd consecutive year for winter. For the winter show, so quite excited, happy to meet up with him and let him show some of his bow ties off to you guys. But we'll see if any of the other vendors are chatty or don't mind. But I know, so he's asked for me last year in the spring if I was allowed to film or live stream in there, and they said absolutely, that the vendors are told to allow live streamers or people to come in, that it's good to promote their products that way. So knowing that information, I'm happy. And I believe Henry did a live stream down there, so. Yeah, Chatty Cathy, I think it's good. The One of a Kind show actually goes really long this year. It's November 21st to December 1st. I think it's 10 days. Usually it's 5 days or less than that, I think. So I think this is their longest show, 10 days, but they're doing that because their Christmas shows are always the most popular. So I believe my friend has had to go in a bit of overtime because he hand makes those cat bow ties himself. I got to see his little studio space in Montreal in the summer. So he hand makes them completely himself, doesn't have anyone else do it. So he was saying that he's been busy the last few weeks trying to make enough so that there's a supply at the Christmas show and he doesn't sell out. But I think it would be great if he sold out because they're really well made. And Novelle's saying, I had no idea that cats like bow ties. I rarely see them wearing any. Yeah. I don't think cats like wearing anything, but they do look really cute and dapper on the cats. And hello, Diffie. Welcome. Hope you're doing all right up there in North Bay, Diffie. I believe there's a coffee shop here. Johnny went in about a month ago when he did a live. I think it was this place, Hailed Coffee? But he wouldn't really say whether he liked the coffee or not or much, so. It's kind of cute. These look like the chairs that were in my living room. pause here for a second rather than try to haul butt across the street. Vasily, is there any word on whether Henry is going alive or what time he's going live at? Another 506. So you guys are actually pretty constant tonight. I'm so used to waiting like 15-20 minutes for them, but they seem to be about 5 minutes apart. Oh, I'm near you, Janice Pike. I guess you live in the east end of the city. Not too far from Gerrard Square. Thanks, Vasily. Yeah, if I try to end around when he starts, although I'm probably going to be ending about the next 20 minutes or so, and actually slow my pace down. Hopefully we can get everyone to go over to his stream after. What is this place cute? Pulse Salad and Restaurant. I wouldn't say pulse is the most appetizing of words, but I like it. Maybe to kill a little bit of time, I can go up to that little plaza, walk around a little bit, which I believe they're tearing down soon, if not for the Ontario line. Obviously, says I'm at 1.1K. Oh my God, thank you guys. Thanks everyone who tossed me a sub tonight. I really appreciate that. Really been enjoying doing these walks and live streaming them, and it gives me some joy to see that you guys are enjoying it too. Okay, Vasily, thank you for asking. Then yeah, tell Henry probably go for another 20-30 minutes and then it'll be his turn. Then I'm gonna grab a few things at the mall and then I will be heading home to watch Henry. And that's Toronto Tech and Transit, which I'm sure most of you are all familiar with, but if somebody can go in and toss in a link to his channel. And if you haven't, please send him a sub. So there's the Real Jerk. That's where they shot Work, Rihanna's music video. You can kind of tell because you can kind of tell by the walls. Oh no, Chatty Cathy, I was at 1K. I just reached 1.1K right now. Thank you, Modano. Thank you for sharing. No, Joy, I'm going shopping. I'm not live streaming that, unfortunately. I don't really want to get chased down by the security. Although I think Ken or somebody went in Gerrard Square one time during a live. So it's probably possible, but it's also I need my hands. So I got my gimbal in this hand, and then I got my umbrella in this one. So if I could put my gimbal away in my bag, then I have a hand free at least. So we'll make it easier. Oh, there's the Ninebot ES, the ES2, which is my first scooter that I had. I think Sip and I found the instructions for it in the garage the other day. So I'm just gonna go in front of the Real Jerk, show you the interior a bit, and then if you're bored, hey, don't run me over, car. if you're bored, you can go watch Rihanna's work video after and see if you could recognize some of the decor. Although I feel like it's supposed to be these like glass panels stuff. I haven't seen the video in a while. But there you go. No, Chatty Cathy, I believe it's this location that they shot that video at. I know there's like another location in the West End, and their original location was at Broadview and Queen, but that closed down probably a decade ago or more. Silly says, Yorkdale has a rocket ship that flies North Pole, and you get to see Santa for a low price of $50 for 5 people. The low price of $50. I guess it's one of those weird like simulation things you sit in and it kind of moves around. Are you guys gonna go do that? I'll watch you guys do that. I'll watch the live stream if you guys go do that. I don't think I'll be joining, but and Novelli Costa saying I must really enjoy Strides because I'm referencing him a lot. He's the OG. I mean, you gotta respect an OG.
Which is fine.
But no, I do watch him often. I'll probably fall over in my own stream if he ever pops in and says hi on mine, but not holding my breath on that. But no, he's good. He's sort of like setting the paving the way for the rest of us to do this. So you know what? I wonder if this is all closed down already, because the dollar store is already closed and shut down. So yeah, my YT account, you're right. I believe Ken has been doing it a lot longer than Johnny. I believe you are correct. I wonder how much of this plaza is actually closed down. Shall we go see? Can we go up? We're gonna go up. So this used to be on this building here was it No Frills? It was a No Frills. And then at one time it was a Nob Hill Farms. And then in the 80s, it was a Miracle Food Mart on the top floor. And in the bottom was a Towers department store. And random trivia, there's an episode of Degrassi Junior High. Oh, it is blocked off. You can see that fence from down there. Okay. Actually, let's see what is blocked off. Still get a view. Yeah, it's looking pretty closed. Yeah, the whole plaza is shut down. Wow. Yeah, none of the stores, it's fully closed. It's very spooky. Yeah, Modano, you're right. It's all gone. They filmed part of Police Academy 1. Now my gimbal is being all weird. 1 second. So, sorry, 1 second, guys. The gimbal died. I think because I really charged it a bit too much. So I'm going to charge my gimbal instead. Trying to figure out where I can set the phone down for 10 seconds. Ah, 1 second. then this way I can actually kind of surprised the gimbal died. It usually lasts a lot longer, but I guess I've been charging my phone with it a little bit too long. Let's see, what do I got? Okay. All right, we're back. Try to slap this on. Nope, this might have to be handheld. I might have to try to pull a Henry here. Yeah, the gimbal like won't turn on while it's charging. It's weird. It's like show you. So I'm trying to turn it on, and it'll turn on, but then it kind of shuts off. Let's see. Oh no, maybe we got it. Okay, I think we're in business. Don't forget my umbrella that I just knocked over. Okay, there we go. Yep, sorry. Should be better now. The mic should be better. The gimbal should be better. Thank you, everyone who didn't abandon the stream. 1 second, just have to move the mic down because I have to actually move the bag up a bit closer so I get the gimbal. So I'm going to clip the mic here. Okay. All right. We should be good. My YT account is asking for the Discord. Yes. If you check my community post on my channel, there should be an invite link. If that link is invalid, then I'll have to update it, but it should still be valid. I feel like I was doomed. Like I came up here to look at the thing and then I got cursed with the gimbal dying and then... One second, there we go. I think Nouvelle Écosse, he runs the Discord, so you could probably post the link if he's still there. Oh, there we go. We got Silly posting the link. It's a doggy. My mic kind of keeps sliding down. There we go. Whoa. That was kind of unnecessary, dude, but all right. So does that mean my community post, the Discord link, is broken? Do I have to go correct it? I guess I'll check it when I get back. All right, I'll make a new community post then. It's always nice to get more people onto the Discord.
So you got up very early?
Okay, so I'm going to be walking to the entrance of Gerrard Square, and I'll sign off there and let Henry start a stream. So I'll probably get there in another 5 minutes. Oh, this place is new. I don't recall ever being here. They have a giant, like, Drake art on their wall. And then they have Bob Marley on the other end. It's a Caribbean grill. So if you're ever curious, this McDonald's used to be further down that way, and they literally took it apart and made a new one here. And there's a video on my channel. If you search Mall Rats Gerrard Square on YouTube, it should pop up. I had them on my old channel, but I took them off and then re-uploaded them on this channel, since this channel is way more Toronto oriented. But it's a little bit of a historical deep dive, or maybe a shallow dive, into Gerrard Square. And I also have another one about the Galleria Mall, which is now closed. I think almost completely. I think everything's closed except for the grocery store there. So they're fun little videos that I worked on right before the pandemic started. However, not much has changed with Gerrard Square since that video. I believe it was done originally about 4 years ago. Gerrard Square is still relatively the same from when I did that video, so it's still all relevant. Kind of goes into the history of the mall a little bit, about the stores that used to be there, like the anchor stores like Zeller's. And here we have the Maple Leaf Tavern across the street. Chatty Cathy says, I had one of my childhood birthday parties there. Oh, I guess you mean at the McDonald's when they had that giant playroom kind of in this side, in the back. I remember that. I don't think I had a birthday party there, but I've definitely been to friends' birthday parties that were there when I was a kid. I haven't been to the Maple Leaf Tavern since they've renovated and reopened, but I've actually never been inside of it at all. Like, growing up, it was just always run down and like a gross dive. But now it says Sears was there also at Gerrard Square. Yep, right at the back where Home Depot sits, and Sears had 2 floors. 2 floors there. I actually grew up on this end of the city, not far from here. 2 floors, and they had a cafeteria. And my grandmother used to take me there for grilled cheese sandwiches when I was a kid. Grilled cheese sandwiches and mashed potatoes with gravy. It's random, but I guess that's what I liked as a kid. And then, yeah, they had a steakhouse here. I forget the name of it, but I talked about it in the video. At this corner here. Chetty Cathy went for her birthday party at the Maple Leaf Tavern as a kid. No, I know, yeah, the McDonald's. I mean, that'd be pretty funny. I'd question my parents if they took me to the Maple Leaf Tavern for a 6-year-old birthday party, but hey. Yeah, I remember some of the Zellers had a mini diner. This one didn't, if I recall correctly. But I remember you used to be able to enter this Zellers off of Gerrard Street until like the late 80s when they finally closed that all off. And then the only way to get in and out of Zellers was through the mall entrance itself. And I believe they did that because theft was starting to get higher and higher. Okay, thank you, Nouvelle Écosse. I think this is my time to say goodbye and to have you all go to Toronto Tech and Transit's live stream. And somebody can post the link to his stream before I sign off. Novelle, I didn't realize that. Oh, Henry, yeah. If you put an exclamation mark at the end of Henry's name, you get the chocolate bar. But yeah, I am going to sign off here. You think I'm going live too, Yoshi, or you mean it from Gerrard Square? But yeah, go to a more of a quieter area. But thank you everyone who's come in and joined and chatted. Thank you, mods. Thank you for all the super thanks. Got a lot of them tonight. It's really fun. This is a really fun walk. And of course, fun to do it with you all. So yeah, thank you, Alex, Modeno, Random Canuck, Yoshi Bros, Janice, Chatty Cathy, Nouvelle Écosse, Modeno, Zach Thong. There's more of you here. Janice, my YT account, Joy, and Brad Palmer, Diffie, if you guys are still here. Thank you all for joining. And yeah, please go check out Henry's stream. You'll catch me in the chat there in just a bit. Just gonna grab a few things here and then head on back home and then I'll join. So yeah. All right, guys, thank you all again so much. And until next time, I hit end, the stream ends.